Hello and welcome to the Mini Norfolk Broads Adventure 2. That's right, I am back once again, and admittedly for the final time this year. But for the final time this year I have managed to squeeze in another 4 nights break away on the Norfolk Broads. So I'm back on the Broads and I'm back on Thunder once again. Just like I said, only for 4 nights. It's just another wee mini adventure just to go out. It's the final adventure of 2019. There's not a lot going to be happening, but I am excited nonetheless because this is the first time that I have been down on the Broads out of, like, properly, absolutely 100% out of the season. It is currently the 3rd of December. It should be very, very cold. There is a bit of a nip in the air. It is a bit chilly, you know. It was a bit frosty, and it's going to be interesting. I've got the heaters on full, I've got the Jedi house coat, I've got a little something else, I've got, which I might show you later, I've got big thick socks, I've got hot water bottles. I am doing everything possible to ensure that I stay nice and warm on the boat over the next few days. But that doesn't matter, even if it is a bit chilly, it doesn't matter, because it's the Broads, it's the boats, it's great to be back. I am so looking forward to it. I actually arrived last night, so I've already spent 1 night on Thunder, but it was very, very late. I had to work yesterday, so I finished work. By the time I finished work and then drove all the way south here, it was like 9 o'clock by the time I got down here. So obviously I wasn't going to do any filming. It had been a tremendously long day for me, so it was basically coffee, beer, but a quick wee bite to eat, into bed, crash, you know. So yeah, I have been up for a few hours now. I've just been getting things organised. Like I say, when I came in yesterday, it was just literally throw everything in the boat, get a kettle on, and that's it. I've got another kettle on the go. I've got the cameras all set up, including a second camera. That's right, I have bought myself a second GoPro, so hopefully I'm going to get a little rearward vision. I'm not quite sure how that will work because the cameras are very spread out. Thunder is a 43-foot boat after all. I can control them via phones and iPads, but whether the signal will actually reach the GoPros to actually control them from such a distance, I don't know. Hello, I'm just waving to somebody. But yes, I don't know if that will work or not, but we will try. We will see. Yeah, I'm just looking forward to it. I've got the kettle on just now, so I'm gonna make myself a cup of coffee, get the engine fired up, get myself all sorted, and head on out into the rivers. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. Be a bit chilly, but it's going to be good nonetheless. So I'm looking forward to it, and I'm really, really happy and glad to be back once again on the Norfolk Broads. So yes, although you might be watching this late in 2020 by the time I actually get around to uploading it, come away anyway, join me out in the rivers as I see exactly what the rivers are like in December, early December. It's currently, I think, did I say it's the 3rd of December? I don't know, but it's the 3rd of December. So yeah, come away, join me, and let's see what lovely adventures await for us under Mini Norfolk Broads Adventure 2. So I'll keep you updated though, so until later, I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now. Cheers! on my way, and oh my god, it feels so good, by the way, so good, and there's not a soul about, not a soul about. I've just left the marina, and I'm heading on down. The weather is chilly but nice. There's a wee bit of cloud around, but there's not much breeze at all, and it's not as cold as it could have been or has been the last few days. So yes, all in all, it's actually very, very nice. I am having a wee bit of problems with the back camera though. It's too far away basically, and it's not really getting easily connected up to my devices up here, so I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to work that, having the back camera. So I might need to, rather than have a back camera, maybe have a side camera or something like that, something where I can have the cameras close to hand and close to my devices so that I can control them. I'll sort something out with that, which kind of brings me back to something I was going to say about this particular adventure. This particular adventure is going to be kind of like the last mini adventure. It's going to be short. There's not going to be a lot happening, I must admit. It's just going to be a basic sort of adventure, but there is a reason for that, you know. I'm not just being lazy. It's a lot of it's to do with well, I don't know if you know, but there was a recent law passed in the European Union early this year regarding copyright and ownership of music, and it's kind of prompted some companies, especially YouTube, to basically start doing blanket bans on the use of copyright. I've always tried to be very careful about the music that I use, but it's starting to get very, very difficult. Some stuff that has been okay in the past is I'm suddenly finding I'm being copyrighted. I'm getting copyright strikes against me. The videos are being banned. I'm having to mute the audio or remove the tracks in order to get the video uploaded. So some of the earlier videos will have large gaps of nothing on them now, and just trying to upload some new stuff, it's getting very difficult to use the music I want. So I'm going to start experimenting with the YouTube free music, and on top of that, there's also some people ask, or have been asking me, what software I use for editing, and I actually use a free software. It's actually Apple's free iMovie software, which is very easy to use, to get into, and quite intuitive, but once you get into the guts of it, it's actually quite powerful, and you can actually do a lot with it, and I'm actually really happy with it, but there are some limitations with it. And I have thought for a long time about buying Apple's professional editing software, Final Cut Pro, but it's very expensive, you know, and although I'm quite proficient with iMovie now, the free software, making that leap from iMovie to Final Cut is quite big. It uses the same basic platform, but I would basically need to relearn the editing software. But there's so much I can do with Final Cut. you know. There's literally no limitations once I get the hang of it. It's just getting the hang of it. So one thing that I'm going to try and do is, rather than buy it first, which is expensive, it's not cheap, you know. It's an Apple product, of course it's not cheap, you know. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to download the free trial version. I think you get a month's free trial of it, and it is the full version. You can trial for a month, and I'm going to download that, and basically I'm using this mini adventure to get to grips with the new software on the trial version. That's the plan anyway. Probably use different music, and basically experiment with a new look for the adventures for next year, because I have to change the way things are done on my videos. I can't keep them the way they are at the moment because of this copyright thing. It's going to only get worse, and next year I think it comes into full effect next year, and there's going to be major headaches with all my old videos, which is going to be really annoying because some of my old videos are I really like some of my old videos, you know, and I don't want to lose them. So I'm going to need to rethink the way I put my videos together, the way I format them, and you know, just the general look and sound of the videos. So this adventure is going to be a basic one, much like my last one was just getting to grips with thunder and the boat. You know, not a lot really happened. I didn't really do much or go anywhere because I was just enjoying being on the boat. This adventure is basically going to be an experimentation with cameras, new software, new music, you know. I need to sort out that second camera. Obviously it's not going to work as a complete rear-facing camera like that, but that's basically the intention for this mini adventure. So I'm sorry if it turns out to be a wee bit boring. Not a lot's really happening. It's just it is just a bit of an experimentational adventure, much like the previous one, but hopefully I'll still have a little good time. Hopefully we'll still get some nice footage and have a wee bit of rambling and everything like that. So yeah, but that is the plan. That is why maybe it won't be quite so exciting. It is also, unfortunately, for some people who have been asking for it, one reason why there will be no more singing and dancing and no more Rod Stewart and wigs and all that, unfortunately, because that is just going to get, once again, it all comes down to copyright. Not because I don't want to do it, not because I'm not up for the laugh. It's down to have it just the copyright issues, you know. I'm just not going to be able to do that sort of thing in the future. So it's annoying, and I don't like it. A lot of YouTube creators are not happy with it. It's messing with the creativity of people, but what can you do, you know? That's politicians for you, I suppose, you know. Right idea, completely overkilled and not implemented correctly, you know. But I'm not going to go and have a rant about that. But yeah, so this mini adventure is going to be a wee bit different. It's just going to be a gentle adventure again, and it's just going to be just a nice wee basically a nice wee cruise, you know, while I experiment with different cameras and software and music, you know. So yeah, that's the update. Just left the bridge in. My hatch is up. I was on the upper helm, leaving the marina, so I'll need to go and shut that down. And yeah, I'll keep you updated though. So until later, I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now. Cheers. just a little wee update for you. I'm still here, I'm still standing out the canopy, and I'm still cruising down the rivers. I don't know why I'm not sitting up top. There's not really any wind or anything like that, so I certainly could be sitting up the top, but at the moment, like I say, I'm still trying to get to grips with camera placements and what I can do, and where if I sit up top, and I might not be able to control the front camera, but I can do the back camera, and if I sit down here I can do the front camera but not the back camera, and yeah, so at the moment I'm just sitting down here with my head stuck out the canopy, you know. I have closed the top hatch, but I left the back of the seat up, so I need to put that seat down, you know, but I'll do that later. Yeah, so I'm still going down the river. I've just passed Ranworth Dam. I will be approaching St Bennett's shortly, actually, and it's amazing. You know, I've never been down the Broads at this time of the year, but okay, it can be a wee bit chilly, certainly, you know, but I get why you'd want to come down here, you know. There's nobody around, nobody except the wildlife, you know. It's just me on the rivers by myself, you know, and it's awesome, you know, it's amazing, you know. The sky is wonderful. Okay, the clouds have rolled over, unfortunately, you know, but I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that really coming out? You know, just that golden hue where the sun just trying to beam through the clouds, you know, and it's honestly, it's amazing, absolutely amazing, you know. Thankfully there's no wind. There's a slight breeze here and there, you know, but it's not strong at all, you know. So yeah, I am just loving this cruise absolutely so far, and it's just fantastic. It really is great, which I suppose kind of brings me to the point of what am I going to do. I mean, obviously I said that this is going to be just a short cruise, a short wee adventure, 4 days, that's all I've got, and it's not going to be long enough, absolutely not going to be long enough, but and with 4 days there's not really too many places that I'm going to be able to go, you know, so it probably will be just a case of pluttering around, enjoying the rivers, enjoying the cruising, just wee short cruises here and there, and visiting favourite places, you know. Speaking of which, my destination today is not going to be the Lion. I will be at the Lion at some point, but not today, I think. I think what I'm going to do today is I'm going to go and head on down to Acle, actually. Well, I'm saying Acle. I'm not entirely sure if that will be happening. It'll possibly be Acle or Stokesby. I'm going to head down that sort of general area. Now, obviously, being December, primarily what I'm looking for is electricity posts. Yes. One tip that has always been given to me when you cruise at this time of year is don't pick your moorings specifically where you want to go. Pick them depending on where the electricity posts are, because you need them to keep warm at night, you know. Yeah. I get that. I totally get that, by the way, you know. Especially after last night, you know. I was thankful that I've got electricity in the marina last night, because man, it was chilly by the time I got onto the boat last night. But yes, so I am heading towards Acle now. I didn't know this, but I do believe that the bridge inn actually has an electricity post. I didn't realise that. I honestly didn't realise that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go towards Acle and moor up and hook up to the electricity post at the bridge inn, if I can get in. it might be a wee bit difficult to get in. I think the bridge in moorings might be full. Yeah, I'm laughing about it, but if I get down to the bridge in and the moorings are full, I'm going to be really disappointed, you know? I'll be like, what the hell? You know? Not seen anybody at all anywhere, you know? I get down to the bridge in and the moorings are full. So, yes, I am not suspecting there to be any problems mooring at the bridge inn. So I'm going to go to the bridge inn, moor up there, hook up to their electricity post, and find out what the cost is and everything like that, or if it's one of those prepaid things that you know like a Broads Authority post. Yeah, oh, we've actually got somebody on the river. Woo. Total swap there. But yeah, sorry. Yeah, that's where I'm going to go. If I can't get in at the bridge inn, like there might be a possibility, I am going to go to Stokesby, because I'm pretty sure there's a mooring down there at Stokesby. Now obviously I said earlier that I will be visiting the Lion. I will be visiting the Lion, but the Thorndyke absolutely does not have an electricity post, so that will be very interesting to see how I get on that evening. But I'm going to leave that till later on in the week, because apparently the temperature is supposed to get just a little bit warmer later on in the week. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave it till a little bit later on in the week, and go to Thorndyke when it is a little bit warmer. So yeah, that's the plan. I am going to head down to Acle. Another reason I want to go to Acle is that the river levels are actually looking rather highish at the moment. I know that there was flood alerts last week down here, especially down in the Southern Broads. There was one or two developed over in the Northern Broads as well, and they are actually looking quite high. I'm passing here at St Benet's moorings here, and I don't know if you can see that. It's not going over the quay heading, but it's close to it, you know. So yeah, but the moorings at Bridge Inn are actually quite high anyway, so there wouldn't be any problems once the tide comes in of them breaching over and causing problems, you know. The tide currently is going out at the moment, so yeah, so that's another reason to head towards Acle. So yeah, that's where I'm going to go. I'm going to go to Acle, you know, enjoy a nice meal, enjoy some few beers. Hopefully Philip, the manager, will be there, and I can actually, if he's not too busy, me, Tiberius and Percy Pie, which I never really touched, only touched on that subject during the last mini adventure, but I want to get the Tiberius and Percy Pie out, and I don't know, I'll see if I can have a little fun with them, you know. We'll wait and see. It sounds a bit daft in the cold light of day, you know, when I'm standing out here freezing my hand off, holding the camera up. But give me a few beers, you know, and I'm sure something will pop to mind, you know. So yeah, anyway, that's the update so far. Everything's going good. I'm just passing St Benet's Abbey just now, and yeah, enjoying the cruise. So as always, I'll keep you updated. So until later, bye for now. Cheers! just a little wee update for you. That is me. I've gone down the River Bure, and at the junction to the River Thurn I have turned right, and I'm heading further down the River Bure towards Acle. Yeah, I mean, the day is continuing to be lovely. I have passed another private boat, and I think I've got Evening Shadow chasing me down. I think it's Evening Shadow, and I don't know if they are still behind me at the moment. I'll have to have a wee look and see if they're planning on going to Acle as well. Two of us heading towards Acle, for possibly both of us heading for the electricity post. Beard swapping. Do I have a race going on here? Hold on. Nope, they're not behind me anymore, so they've obviously gone elsewhere. So yeah, I am continuing down towards Acle at the moment, and yeah, obviously since I turned that way, there's a wee bit of a breeze blowing now, you know, but it's not anything major or anything like that. Yeah, it's turning into a lovely cruise, a really lovely cruise. And despite the fact that it is a wee bit nippy, I do have the canopy open, and I am enjoying just cruising on down this river. It's very peaceful, very relaxing. I totally get it, you know, why people enjoy coming at this time of year, because there is virtually nobody around whatsoever, you know, so it's great, fantastic, you know. But I did come back primarily because I wanted to have a wee word with you, you know, and I need your thoughts, you know. So feel free to leave a comment below on what you think. Obviously, basically, I said earlier I was needing to change the channel, or the look of the channel, or the look of the videos, I should say, you know. There won't be quite as much musical based antics, and the music will probably be a bit, probably end up being that bloody elevator type music, you know, and a bit crap, you know. But if that's the only way I can get around the copyright issues, then so be it, you know. So but yeah, hopefully the main content of the videos will still be enjoyable and still be good. I'll still get some river footage, and you know, I will still do my dark sides in any way I can, but I obviously just can't do anything musical in them. But one thing that one thing I need your thoughts on, basically, okay, is obviously this is the December, okay, and I am just setting off on the mini adventure, the mini Norfolk Broads Adventure 2. But today, as things stand, I'm actually just about to upload the final day of the Great Norfolk Broads Adventure 9, which happened in July. Now obviously I've done this deliberately, you know. I post one video a week so that you always get a video, you know, barring a small delay if I get hit by copyright. You generally always get one video a week, you know. So every week you've got something to look forward to. But seeing how it's December, you know, and I'm still posting things from July, you know, I have to wonder, do you guys actually like that, you know? Do you like just getting one video a week, you know, from an adventure months ago? Or would you prefer a complete influx of videos, you know, of an adventure, you know, like say I did Adventure 10, okay? Adventure 10 is edited, in the can, wrapped, and sitting there waiting for upload. But would you prefer I do that and then upload them all within like 1 or 2 weeks, you know, and then you get nothing from me for months, and then you get another influx of videos, you know? and then nothing again for another few months. Would you prefer that, or do you like getting one video a week, and it doesn't really matter how long or when the adventure happened, you just enjoy watching the videos? I really would like your input on this, because it is something that I've been maybe worrying about, not dreadfully, but I have been worrying slightly about recently. You know, if people would prefer the full adventure there and then, rather than waiting, you know, like 2 months to see a whole adventure, you know, and then straight into the next one, or would you prefer, you know, like the whole adventure in 1 week and then nothing for 3 or 4 months? You know, so yeah, leave a comment below. Tell me what you think. Tell me how you like it. Do you like the current format of always having one video a week, or would you prefer the full adventure in a cluster and then nothing? You know. So yeah. So that was just a wee thought I had. In the meantime, I am passing. I'll just spin you around. Dalek Mill. You know, whose head is looking a wee bit worse for wear, actually. Yeah, just heading down here. So if I'm passing Dalek Mill, I'm obviously not very far away from Acle at all. It's not actually taken me that long at all to get down here. Maybe a couple of hours, you know. I thought it would take me a wee bit longer, actually. I thought it would take me about 3 hours, you know. But oh well. Just means I can go and relax a wee bit longer. You know, and by relax I mean go and have a beer. I'm allowed to have beer, you know. It might be Tuesday morning, but god damn it, I'm still on holiday, you know. So why not, you know, enjoy it. So yeah, I'm gonna go away for now though. I will keep you updated on the events of the day and how things go. So until later, I'll speak to you soon. So until then, bye for now. Cheers! Okay, just a little wee update for you. I'm actually here at Acle already, and it was very difficult getting into the moorings, as you can see. You know, there was at least one other boat, you know, so it was touch and go. But yeah, I'm here, and I must admit, it didn't take me either. I left earlier than I thought I'd left, or it didn't take me quite as long as I suspected it might take, because yeah, I thought it would be like lunchtime, late lunch before I got here, but I'm actually here. Well, I am actually here at lunchtime. The time is currently knocking on about 12 o'clock, which seems a bit odd actually to actually moor up. The plan was to stay here tonight, but it's only 12 o'clock. It seems way too early to actually moor up for the day. But having said that, the sun will be setting round about 3. It'll start getting dark about 3 o'clock. Okay, I could still do a wee bit more cruising. I could go back up the river, I could go further down, then come back up. I'm quite sure that the this space might still be available. But yes, but I think I'll just, like I said, it's just a wee mini adventure. It's just wee short cruises. It's just trying to get used to, if I use this new software, just trying to get used to that. I need to figure out something for my rear GoPro though. Having it mounted at the back for rear view camera is not going to work. I just cannot get the signal between the phone and the camera sitting so far forward, and if I sit up top I can't get access to the front camera because the front camera, I'm sitting too far back. So yeah, I need to rethink the mounting for the second camera, which just means that tomorrow I'll maybe put it on the side, you know, and have a side view, either looking straight out, straight forward, or straight back, I'm not sure. But this is what this whole adventure is about. It's about experimentation, it's about trying things, it's about trying to get to figure things out and have ideas before the proper adventures start next year again. This way, when I come back for the proper full week for the great adventures next year, I'll have a better understanding and I'm not messing around trying things that may or may not work, you know. So yeah, that is the plan. But yeah, like I say, didn't quite expect to be here quite so quickly, but I am here, and it was a lovely wee cruise down the river. It is a bit nippy, but it's not actually that cold, and that sun has been actually really lovely. The sky has just been amazing, you know, even though it's been a wee bit cloudy, you know. It's tremendous. It's given me some tremendous good views. So yes, so I am here. Yeah, wow. I am going to go. I need to go and figure out. I have found the electricity post. Never noticed them here before. I don't know if you can just see that, just a post there. And there's another one up there as well. Assuming I go in there and speak to them about it. I don't know how it works. But I will go and have a wee chat. Let me just have a wee. Yeah, it looks like there's electricity post on both sides, points on both sides. So yeah, I will go and have a wee chat, figure that out, and hook up to electricity. If the electricity is not working, I will say hello, have a pint, and move on. But at the moment, yeah. Obviously, being down at Acle, I have put spring lines on the boat. I did mention earlier that there seems to be, well, the tide looked like they were, the water levels looked like they were a wee bit higher earlier on. The tide is going out at the moment, so I have put, I've used all 4 ropes. Hopefully that should secure the boat one way or the other once the tide starts coming in. Plenty slack in them at the moment, so we'll keep an eye on that. I don't know if I'm going to be back later or not. I did say these would be very short wee sort of vlogs at the moment. But I'll wait and see what happens. Like I say, it's only lunchtime at the moment, so there's still plenty of day left. But whether I actually get up to anything or do anything, I don't know. So I will go for now. I will say this is the end of the Mini Norfolk Broads Adventure Day 1. Short as it has been, but I'll go for now. Say this is the end. If it's not, you know I'll be back, but I have no idea what happens or what will happen, so we'll wait and see. But if you have been enjoying it, I hope you have been enjoying it. I hope I've been doing things okay and getting to grips with the various bits and pieces, and so far the look, if I've used the software, is looking okay. But yeah, like I say, bear with me. This adventure is just all about experimentation and trying new things, so I will have to get used to various bits and pieces, you know, but I will get there, you know. But in the meantime, I'll go for now, and if I don't pop back, I will see you tomorrow, hopefully, on day 2 of the Mini Norfolk Broads Adventure 2. But until then, I'll speak to you soon, so bye for now. Cheers! Good evening, YouTube. How we doing, people? You alright? Oh my goodness gracious me. And oh my goodness gracious me, what a oh my goodness gracious me are we doing tonight? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. You alright? I'm just back. I've been in the Bridge Inn. And it's no my fault, by the way. It's totally no. It's this guy here, Tiberius, you know. You know, it is. It's you wee bugger, you know. You're a wee bugger. Yeah. Yes, I know. It's your fault, you know, so. It's Tiberius here. You see, Tiberius here has a new friend. I don't know if you remember on my previous adventure. Okay, but Tiberius here, okay, he met up with Percy Pie from the Bridge Inn, you know. Yeah, he's been a bad influence on you. He has, don't argue with me, he has. I'm glad you agree, you know. But yeah, Tiberius and Percy Pie, they went into the pub, okay? Well, they accompanied me into the pub, I should say, okay? And I met Philip, okay? And I've got to say, okay, I thought Philip was the manager, okay? And I'm sorry, Philip, okay? I was under false illusions at the time, okay? But this was the first time that I actually had an opportunity to get a right proper conversation with you. And I'm telling you, Philip at the Acle, you know, my God, he's a spot on guy, you know. But not just that, he's a hard working guy, you know. That guy really bloody puts all his effort into making sure that everybody at the Acle Bridge Inn has a fantastic, wonderful, enjoyable evening, you know. And oh man, the guy was running around like a poor blue ass fly, you know. But despite the fact that he was constantly taking bookings on the phone, constantly being hassled by waiting staff and other members of staff and public, you know, asking questions, needing this, needing that, you know, he still found time to have a wee chat with me, you know. Good up on the guy, by the way, you know. That takes dedication, you know. Dedication and a desire to really connect with his customers, you know. Majorly impressed, by the way, you know. I have come here with a newfound respect for not just the Acle Bridge Inn, but of Philip and his staff as well, you know. So yeah, definitely Acle Bridge Inn has gone straight into, well, I mean, it always was on a favourites list. I mean, let's not piss about, you know. I come to the Acle Bridge Inn quite a lot, but it's definitely yeah, it's definitely on a favourites list. Well, it's always been on a favourites list, but I'm talking shit. But I'm allowed to talk shit because the time is currently 8 o'clock and I've been in that pub for 8 hours, okay? 8 hours drinking, and I'm allowed to talk shit if I want to talk shit, okay? So, fine, okay? Yes, I'm propping myself up on the seat as well, again, because quite frankly, if I don't prop myself up, I'm liable to fall down. But yeah, Philip, spot on guy. We had a wee bit of problems hooking up to the electricity post, but he showed me where the trip switches were. Well, actually, he spoke to a boat that turned up, the Kingfisher, which was another privately owned boat. He obviously a regular in the bridge inn. He knew where the trip switches were. He flipped the switch and we are indeed on shore power now. So I know where the trip switches are for shore power electricity points. Does that sound a little bit evil? I don't know. It sounds a wee bit evil, but I don't give a fuck. So yeah, Kingfisher, lovely to meet you guys. Thanks for helping me out there. And nice boat, by the way. Looks like it was a shear line design from a Richardson's mould, or a shear line outfitted from a Richardson's mould. I don't know. I've got a photo of it. If you see it, it'll be here. Or you'll have seen it before. So yeah, hooked up to shore power, so we've got the shore power running. That's no problem, so batteries are not an issue for the night. And yeah, I had a few pints and a wee chat with Philip. And I've got to admit, Philip was a spot on guy. Really enjoyed Philip. And looking forward to having a good wee blather with him again on future visits. I did get a photo of Philip and myself. Didn't get a photo of Philip, Tiberius and Percy Pye, which was unfortunate, but we'll get a photo of Percy Pye and Philip at some point in the future, I'm sure. Yeah. Yeah, and then I settled down for dinner. What did I have? Oh yes, that was it. I tried something new. I tried halloumi. Was it halloumi bites? Halloumi bites? Yeah. It was this weird thing, because I keep seeing this halloumi pop up here and there all over the place, you know, and I was never sure what it was, you know. Turns out it's some sort of cheese, you know. But don't let that fool you, okay? It's actually really, really nice, you know. And I had halloumi bites with a wee sort of I know what type of, it's like a Chinese spicy sweet and sour type dip. I can't mind offhand exactly what type of dip it is. It'll come back to me later, you know. And a little bit of salad, you know. But it was really, really nice, you know. And I had that, you know, with a wee pint of wherry. I've been drinking wherry all day, by the way. Which doesn't sound like too bad a thing, you know, because it's not actually that strong a pint. But I've had a few wherries. I've had more than a few wherries, if I'm honest, you know. But yeah, it was actually very, very nice. And the halloumi bites as a starter, and then for the main course I had lasagna. I did. I couldn't help it. For the last couple of weeks, all I've been thinking about is the lasagna at Acle, because god damn, it's a nice lasagna. It's a properly nice lasagna. You know, it's thick, it's cheesy, it's pastely, it's lasagna. It's everything lasagna should be. You know, It's not that thin, bloody, watery, bloody, pissy, bloody, runny crap that you sometimes get from lesser establishments. This is a proper lasagna, you know. And it was properly good, by the way. It was really fucking good, you know. The only problem was that the waitress, because the lasagna comes with salad and a couple bits of garlic bread, you know. That's usually enough, you know. But the waitress that came along turned around to me and said, well, it only comes with a couple bits of garlic bread. Do you want some a side order of chips with that? And I was like, I don't really want chips, but I'll have chips. I'll have chips. And my God, I was so glad I had chips, you know. I picked away at the chips, you know. They were proper chips, properly done, and oh man, they were like, I mean, okay, I'm not sure if they were oven fried. I don't think they were oven. They were not oven cooked, but they were cooked to perfection. Nice and crispy on the outside, with a soft, juicy potato in the inside. You know, they were fucking gorgeous chips, by the way. I mean, really, they were properly good chips. I was so glad I had those chips, you know. And then, funnily enough, you know, which took the surprise of me, I was going through Facebook, you know, and I was just answering some notifications and chatting and what have you. And I clicked onto Messenger and I started writing a message to Robin Shepherd, the captain, you know, because I sent him a message a few days ago saying, you know, I'm going to be down this week. If you're around, pop on by, you know. I was just writing a message to him, you know, just as I was finishing the last of my chips, right? And then who walks in, you know? Philip walks up to me and said, Mr. Thompson, you have a guest. And I looked up, and there's Robin Shepherd, aka the captain from the captain's blog. And I was like, whoa, Robin, my man, how you doing? Put your hand there, you know, give her a good big manly shake, you know. And the kettle's boiling, so excuse me while I go and put the kettle off. The kettle off? Yes, the kettle off. Yes. Will we do a dark side cuisine making a coffee? I don't think so. Hold on a wee second. I know, you can't see fuck all. Can you see me there? I don't know if you can see me, but I'm needing a coffee. You're probably only seeing this bit of my head. I don't care at the moment, you know. I've been drinking for about 8 hours and I need a bloody coffee, you know, so bear with me, you know, and it's questionable coffee at that, I'm afraid, you know, but we'll get around to it, you know. Anyway, what I was saying, Robin turned up. I said, hey, hello, put your hand there, my man, you know. So he shook my hand and I bought him a pint. So yeah, Robin turned up and man, did we just have a hell of a good conversation, by the way. We had a bloody good conversation. We talked the ass off of talking. I mean, honestly, if talking had an ass, we talked it off. It was a bloody good conversation. It really, really was. Oh, wait a minute. I'm getting myself all over the place. Right, up. Hold on a wee second. There we go. Yeah. So yeah, we had an absolutely fantastic conversation, and thoroughly enjoyed chatting with him over a beer. And then just as we were finishing the beer, Andy turned up. He has a boat up at Wayford that he was working on. He mentioned that he might pop by on his way home. I wasn't sure if he would actually do that or not, but he did, you know. And he popped by, And yeah, and it was like, oh my god, Andy, hi. So there was Philip, Robin. Philip had to leave sort of mid-afternoon. He had to go home. He finished his shift. He needed to go home, pick up his kids. So there was me, Philip. There was Philip, Robin, and me. He went away home. Then Andy turned up, and there was me and Andy and Robin, and basically it was a whole afternoon of just chatting and drinking with people, and it was fucking brilliant. It was fucking fantastic, you know. So I have had a fantastic time, you know, and I'm quite glad I had dinner when I did, because my god, if I hadn't had dinner when I had, I'd have been drinking all that time on an empty stomach. Only now would I be thinking about dinner, and oh my god, you know, it would have been about another 2-3 hours before I got in, and I might have been dancing on the ceiling. Dancing on the ceiling. Was it Lionel Richie or Billy Ocean or whatever, like dancing in the streets, or never? I have no idea. Yeah, just bear with me, okay? This is fucking dark side, alright? You don't expect sense on the dark side, you know? And if you don't like the dark side, you know, turned off by now, so just fucking deal with it. Oh, yeah. It's just such a shame about this whole fucking copyright shit, because, oh man, I can't even fucking have a bit of fun with music anymore. That sucks, by the way. That sucks big time, you know? I'm so sucked about the big time music, and fuck. Anyway, so yeah, it's been great. It's been a great day, you know. I've moved up here, you know. I thought it was too early to end the day, but to tell you the truth, it's been fucking brilliant, you know. I've been out there, had a great wee chat, extended chat with Philip, great wee chat with Robin, then Andy, you know. And it was just like, oh man, that was just like the best, you know. You know, it's just like fantastic, you know. So yeah, and I'm sorry, Robin, your idea of meeting up, picking me up, taking me into Norwich, you know, going dark side, and then you know, with me in a pub in Norwich, you know, was so tempting, but you know I'll not do that. It's just the type of personality I am, you know. I'll buy you dinner before you buy me a taxi home. But yeah, I will definitely next year, you know, meet up with you, and we'll have a proper meet up, we'll have a proper drink, and we'll have a proper bloody chat and dark side, and maybe we'll do a wee bit of shenanigans on Independence or something like that. Which, knowing by the pace these videos are going up, you know, it's probably already happened. Maybe. Anyway, so yeah, it's been a fantastic evening, you know. The time is too late, the evening is dark, the stars are out though, and it's looking beautiful. I'm going to go away, I'm going to drink my coffee, I'm going to drink my beer, and I'm going to chastise Tiberius and Percy Pie for getting me into this state. And then I'm going to go to bed. No, I'm not going to go to bed, I'm going to boil a kettle, make up a hot water bottle, and then go to bed, you know. Which reminds me, I haven't shown you my little wee secret weapon for dealing with a cold yet, have I? I'll maybe do that later. Not tonight. So yeah, if you have been watching, I hope you've enjoyed it. I know it's been a wee bit of a short day, a wee bit here, a wee bit there, but it has been a good day from my perspective. Yeah, I hope you will join me again for the mini Norfolk Broads Adventure Day 2. Might be a slightly longer cruise tomorrow. I've got an idea of where I want to go, but I'll see how my head is tomorrow, whether that happens or not, and just wait and see what happens, you know. In the meantime, I'm gonna go, and and pass out. So yeah, join me tomorrow for day 2 and let's see where the adventure takes us, you know. I hope you have enjoyed today, despite it being short. So I will see you tomorrow at day 2 of the mini Norfolk Broad adventure. And yeah, until then, I shall speak to you tomorrow. Bye for now. Cheers!